feel like the best thing that a child can have is a peaceful caregiver. So if you need to sleep in another room and you need that 7, 8 hours, just take it. Similarly, I wouldn't want a stranger changing my nappy. I wouldn't want to sit in mess. Like, I just wouldn't want that. So, I'm not going to be completely successful with all of these things. I just think it's odd to me that a lot of other parents, maybe it's a British thing, they just don't think outside the box. They go, well, this is what's done. I've never thought of it a different way. You don't potty train till 2. My grandmother told me that I've got to do this and do that. And I think just in my personality, I never read any books or took any advice or did anything other than what I instinctively felt I would want done for me as a baby. And Violet, I'm so lucky I have a teenager. Because if I was doing this with these small babies now, people would go, we'll see how that works out. These babies are going to have loads of Freudian, like, anal issues. But I also have a pretty well-adjusted, very polite, always happy, body confident teenager. So, I mean, I think she's proof that what I'm doing isn't completely nuts.
Do you think you've changed? Because like 14 years ago, social media and all of those sorts of things weren't anything like they are now. Do you think you've changed how you've parented Fred and Fenner to Violet because of that change and the fact there's so much more out there? Or do you think you've very much still stuck with being that instinctive parenting style?
I think there's a lot more information available now. I'm pretty good at taking what's relevant to me and throwing away the rest. The biggest change in my parenting now isn't influences from social media, but I'm married now and I have to actually consider someone else's opinion and convince him of my wild and wacky ways. And Bobby and I clash on a lot of parenting issues. He's been pretty amenable. The potty training blew him away. He couldn't believe that it worked, but he agreed with me that it made sense. And I say to him all the time, like, if just in the middle of lunch somewhere, at any moment, I might say to him, you're lucky I'm your wife. If you had a different wife, he could have poo in his nappy now. And we'd have to take turns trying to hover over a baby change station in a public restroom, changing poo out of this baby's nappy. And he goes, yeah, I know, I'm very lucky.